Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video on proper pronunciation in Ukrainian. Based on the works of Valery Kurinsky, my name is Yuri Besarab. Today we will consider several sounds which are very important for Ukrainian language. I will put this like an artificial, make like a tongue, just I put a sock. For you to see it clearly. So, once again, I remind you that in Ukrainian language, the position of the tongue is like this. It's like upside down boat. A boat which is upside down. And also, we send all the movements of our speech apparatus to lower teeth. Over here, I will just mark it with a little bit different color. So, from this position in English, and we're focusing over here, we need to turn it upside down, the tongue, relax it, and send all the, just imagine that we send all the movements of speech apparatus towards lower teeth. So, and a decoy for you, or just like a little phrase, just to tune yourself to Ukraine, will be Slava Ukraini. Slava Ukraini. Ukrainians love this phrase, as I told you. So, today, sound R. We do it in this way, and in general, the tongue is relaxed in every language. If you see somewhere in the books that it says that you need to strengthen, or you need some strength, or some tension, or etc., etc., this is not true. Otherwise, we wouldn't speak Ukrainian. So, the tongue is relaxed in this position, and from this, we flip the tip of the tongue over here, and we send air. So, it's like flipping over the teeth in this location, which is called alveolar ridge. We tip it, and we flip it like movements like this will be, like this. R, 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 r. So it's pretty easy to do. So it will be ra, ri, re, re, ro, ro. We make clear, several movements of several flippings of the tongue. It's not like in English with this position on which no, it's different. We just, the movements of the tip of the tongue are bigger because the tongue is relaxed and also in this position. R, 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 r. Next, a group of two sounds. That is sh, and ch. We make them usually without even the movement of our tongue, or let's say only this part of the tongue moves a little bit again to this alveolar ridge, moves it close, and we say sh, 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 sh. That's very relaxed, sh, sh. But also when we touch with this part, like the front surface of the tongue, when we touch it and then give air, so we will have ch, ch, ch. Sha, let's train it. Sha, she, 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 sho, shu. Sometimes the tip of the tongue could pull a little bit back. So, because it needs, when it bends, so it has like the position like this, because it needs this part to be moved over to this place. Now with ch, cha, chi, chi, che, cho, chu. Very simple sounds, very simple, very beautiful sounds, by the way. Next group of sounds, j, j. The same place. In fact, it's the same place. and the same like this place of the tongue is moved a little bit up, so the tip of the tongue will bend a little bit, and it will be so when we approach it and give air and voice, it will be z z z z z z z z z z, like this. The movement will be like this, z z. When we don't touch it yet, because when we touch, we will have j j j. So the movement of the tongue will be like, it bends a little bit, the tip will go down because it needs to pull up this part of the tongue to this place, approximately to this place, alveolar ridge. Find this place here in the tongue, in the mouth, and you will see z z j j j j. It's quite flat. A big part of the surface moves up, so it's not just with a small place. J j. And we train. Let's train. I pronounce, and you please repeat after me. Ja, ji, je, je, jo, ju. Now it's with j. Ja, ji, je, je, jo, ju. And now this one. I saw several explanations in different books, and I don't, let's say, I don't adore them, to put it softly. To make ye, I say make. To pronounce, but we pronounce. First of all, we need to make the movement, and then we pronounce it. That will, the sound will be in the end. So we need, for this sound, we need the middle of the tongue to move up to this direction, to move to the middle of the mouth. Then it will be y, y. The tongue is flat, just the middle of it, the top and the middle moves in this direction. And we don't touch it, we just send air, and it will be y, y, y. Very easy to say, y, y. And so maybe the tip of the tongue will pull a little bit like this, will roll up, roll down, it's better to say, roll down a little bit, just to have this to move up the middle of the tongue to this part, to the middle of the mouth, to the middle of the palate. So ya, let's train it. Ya, yi, ye, ye, yo, you. And this sound together with these, usually you write it like ya, it will be ye, you recognize, ye, no, not here, yeah, yo, no, you, and you. Okay. So my students of other foreign languages ask me how long does it take for us to understand clearly when we hear like the language. Usually it's, they ask me about French or German or English. I tell them that's it takes about 7,000 hours of listening. So they are very disappointed to hear that. But when they make calculations, it comes out that it's about 10 hours a day for 2 years. And then they also get disappointed because they want to make it faster, quicker. So I tell them that there is a way you can speed up this, or let's say improve listening skills. Listening, I mean understanding what we listen to. And the technique is, I call it active listening. When we listen to let's say audiobook and or some text, when we listen, and also try to pronounce together with the reader or the performer. The best, there should be also we need to understand that now these days there are a lot of audiobooks. So if you take, for example, 100 audiobooks, and each book for say for 20 hours, you can make calculations how many hours it would take, and to listen to all of them, and also to listen to several times. Also, these days are very good because there are lots of audio material and podcasts, and especially literature. But also we need to pay attention to who read those texts, who reads the text. And I would advise to listen to the text read, or audiobooks read by Bogdan Stupka. He, once I listened to the book that was La Peste de Albert Camus, so the plague of Albert Camus, but it was in translation to Ukrainian language. I wish Camus listened to his text in Ukrainian, because Stupka was able, because of he was a very good actor, and he was able to put like additional overtones and undertones to the text, and his timbre of the voice is so good, so beautiful. So you get more, let's say, music from his voice, music of the language from his voice, from his reading, and emotions from his reading than, let's say, from someone else, like voice, how it is called, there is a good initiative, voice recorder or something like that, when people voluntarily read. So we need to prefer the not only just the voice, but we need to some qualities of the voice, cultural qualities of the voice, and richness of the timbre. That's what makes it really attractive, and then we are encouraged to listen more and more and more. And eventually you will notice that you will start understanding the language. Okay, this is enough for today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.